You do have something called brakes, Anthony. Please use them. Right, here we go. GT3 Sprint at the launch life, 3 laps. No qualifying. Chucked us in the middle of the pack, P12. Mixed bag of cars here, which is interesting to see. Let's see what we can do. Pack bunching up now.
Watch for the lights.
Oh, the Macca's got a good run on me here.
Green, let's go, let's go. Car right. Still there.
Into a
Car
very
right.
tight left.
Clear
Oh!
right, clear left. Clear all round.
Well, that's good for the safety rating. Thankfully it was on the side of the car and not on the front.
Start's okay, we're still in this. Right side, clear right. Don't be intimidated, keep it behind you.
Yeah. Try him, Jim. Try him. Oh!
Car left, clear left.
Sorry about that, Scott.
You'll need to give back the time gained. On your left. Clear left.
That's alright, buddy. Oh my god, still another one spun here.
Left side. Clear left.
Jesus. GT3 doing GT3 things, actually. It was funny because we got 0x for that.
Yellow flag, caution.
And then got spun round, which was odd.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh, fuck. Wow, well, there's my A license gone. 10x already. 3 car contacts. Unbelievable.
Keep your concentration. Make the bastard work for it.
Bit deep there.
Back behind us now, 0.8.
See if we can catch up to the guy ahead. And pull away from the guy behind. How much damage have we got as well? That'd be interesting to know. I imagine some of the pack will still come back to us though, so the race isn't over and done with. We are pretty much nearly dead last though. Probably lifted off a bit too much there. Oh, what the hell is...
All right, clear right.
Are you... You do have something called brakes, Anthony. Please use them. Honestly. I don't think the closing speed was that... Oh, guys, I'm just going to let him go.
Right side's clear.
Oh, my God. Someone else has lost it.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Let's stay with him. That is 4 car contacts in 1 lap. Not even 1 lap. Unbelievable. I feel like I'm definitely suffering with understeer. That many contacts. I don't know how we can't not have damage.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Come on. Let's stay with him. Let's stay off the curbs. Hitting the curbs too much. Alright, have we got enough to be in the tow here? I don't think we have. It'd be interesting to see if we actually have any top end speed damage. Doesn't look like we have. We're consistently staying at 0.9. So there's something, at least. An eventful first lap, to say the least.
Yellow flag.
Oh, someone's lost it. Oh, he's gone. Very deep there. I need to be careful, that's the thing. I've got 3x remaining.
15th place. 2 laps remaining. Only 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh my God, he's gone deep. Don't hit me,
Left side.
don't hit me.
He's still there. Still there.
That's such
Clear
a tight
left.
turn there. I just wanted to leave him space and not pick up an off track.
We've been warned about track limits.
Safe to say I had enough of that race, guys. After that last spin with 1x left, what was the point? So let's have a look back at those 4 car contacts that we had here. The first being at the second corner, really tight corner here. Always see incidents, and see, now I initially thought that was from the guy who spun, but it turns out that if we slow that down, we actually got hit by the car behind. And because I had to touch my brakes and pretty much came to a standstill, he's turning into the corner, and yeah, obviously then went straight into the back of me. So that's the first car contact. Seems like the car's intact though on the rear, so that's not bad. Let's jump to the joining the Nordschleife, because we again got tagged. So here we are going through the chicane, just joining the Nordschleife here. And this can be very much a roadblock sometimes. See, we swerved to avoid that Mercedes, and unfortunately got hit by the Mercedes behind. He acknowledged that he'd hit me and apologised, so that is something at least. Apologies do go a long way. nothing I could do. Once again, avoiding a spinning car. So yeah, let's just move that back one more time. I mean, is there anything else that I could have done here? If we slow it down, we're keeping it tight to the apex. That's the line I'm thinking of. Just following traffic. And I do touch the brakes, because otherwise I'm going to make contact ahead. And yeah, it's just one of those. Very easy to lose it there on the first lap with cold tyres. Downshift too quickly. But yeah, that pretty much chuck us to the back of the pack. 8x by then, I think it was, or 6x. Something like that. I don't even think we actually got an initial contact for that. I think it was the spin, or maybe we got a 2x. So yeah, quite a bizarre one. So we jump up further ahead, not too much ahead though, and we are overtaking Anthony here on the inside. We got a nice run, and I'm obviously a lot tighter to this corner here. Always have to be a slight lift. I had to touch the brakes a little bit, but really that guy should have judged that. Yeah, I think in all honesty that I was tighter, and that there was a possibility that I was going to drift out wide there. So yeah, there's a 12x by then, I think it was, or at least 10x. I think that might have been a 2x again. I'm not sure. Don't really know. And then we head up to the final one, and well, yeah, this, I do go deep into the corner here. I've outbraked myself. Car just goes too deep into the corner, and he's just, I don't know, just driven out to the corner as if I'm not there. And that's 14x. I mean, look at him getting right on my rear bumper. I know I wasn't quick. I made some mistakes. I'm not a GT3 driver, but I am really enjoying this car. Well, these cars in general on this new setup, much more enjoyable than they were in VR, believe it or not. But yeah, and then here, once again, just went too deep, carrying too much speed. Just decided to let him go, and then we nearly run into another car. And then, of course, we had the spin. Yeah, just a very, very bad day at the office, to say the least. Of course, whenever you start in the middle of the pack, it's always going to be tough, especially around a track like the Nordschleife. But to be hit as many times as I had so early on in the race, which really weren't my fault, I don't believe so anyway. Please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, was disappointing and disheartening. So yeah, I need a bit more practice in the GT3 though, that's to say the least. And there we go, guys. Proof is in the pudding. We are now down to a B license. Kind of inevitable, really, after 16x, after one lap of the Nordschleife. Not much I could do. I thought this was going to be the right decision. Spa has not been a good place for me to go to this week in F1. So I thought, I've been lapping at Nordschleife quite well. Let's see if we can do it in a race. But yeah, tagged one too many times, unfortunately, and just decided to call it a day. There was no way after that many X's I was even going to be able to maintain an A license. So yeah, we've got some work to do to get back up to A license, but thankfully, guys, the F1 Tour races, which are 100% races, are an easy way to get your safety rating back up. And yeah, they're available to anyone from C license and above. So yeah, there'll definitely be some F1 content coming back. But at least we have a goal now to get our way back up to A license. But yeah, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that for what it's worth. I am going to stick with GT3 and try and get a little bit quicker in it, but it's a very different way of driving compared to open wheelers. So it just takes a little bit of time to adapt. But yeah, remember to like and subscribe button, guys. Turn those notifications on, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.